Chapter 7, Mishnah 7. The following Mishnah deals with two cases where a chaver left his belongings outside his home unwatched. The first case is where he left his clothes in a public bathhouse. A chaver went to a public bathhouse and placed his clothes in a locker that was under the supervision of the bathhouse managers. He closed the door of the locker but did not lock it. It is thus possible that an Amma Aretz, a manager or one of the people using the bathhouse, opened the locker and touched his clothes. Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah rules that the clothes are tahor. Since the door of the chaver's locker was closed, an Amma Aretz would be afraid to open it because, if seen, he would look like a thief. But the sages say the clothes are tameh unless the chaver locks the door and gives the manager the key, or he attaches a clay seal to the door that would break if someone opened the locker, or unless he makes a sign that shows whether someone touched the locker's contents. In each of these cases, the chaver must be sure that his clothes were not touched, but otherwise he must be concerned that an Amma Aretz touched the clothes and made them tameh. The next case concerns a chaver who would produce wine each year in a wine press owned by an Amma Aretz. He would use his own tahor utensils for this purpose and leave them at the wine press from year to year. If a Kohen who is a chaver leaves his tahor utensils unwatched at the wine press of an Amma Aretz from one wine pressing season to the next wine pressing season, his utensils may be assumed to have remained tahor. Since the Amma Aretz knows that the Kohen is very careful in matters of tahara, because a Kohen eats terumah, which may not become tameh, he will be afraid of making them tameh, and he will not touch them. But if the chaver was a Yisrael, i.e. a non-Kohen, his utensils must be assumed to have become tameh, unless he says, I had in mind to guard them against the Amma Aretz making them tameh.